Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Monday Casual Watch Party. Today we got a pretty good one. 1973's Godzilla vs. Megalon, featuring Jet Jaguar and Kapla Gorilla. Everyone will recognize Jet Jaguar because he is Ultraman. It was the 70s. Ultraman was big, so everyone made their own version. This is just Toho's version. We got Beep. Hey, girl.
Good.
So let's get this movie started.
Yeah, but I'll just be around for a little sporadically here. I'm making supper right now.
No problem.
So, who's Ultraman?
In the 70s, he was the most famous giant robot in Japan.
Okay. What the hell are
I
they
love if I
saying?
turn on the set subtitles.
Oh, is this not a dubbed version? Am I gonna have to be reading the whole damn thing?
Unfortunately. And hello, Gavin.
Hey, Gavin.
They get all the monsters a little cameo at the beginning.
Well, they just use like a fucking plastic toy for the Godzilla?
Oh, and a foam suit. Yeah, Gavin Grill isn't very familiar with the classic Godzilla. It's too bad. The 70s is peak Godzilla.
Yeah, too bad they couldn't speak English. I thought we fought these people just so that we could, so we didn't have to learn Japanese. But we won the war for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was unable to get the English version.
I could have probably helped with that if I'd known.
Now, all the usual sources only had the Japanese version, unfortunately.
Yeah. Um.
You're not
Send
really
me.
missing anything.
Yeah, if you send me that next Monday's movie, I'll see if I can find the English version for you. What the fuck is that thing?
It's the 70s. They had a lot of weird kids' toys. It really doesn't matter if we have subtitle. the subtitles themselves are even pretty useless on this. You don't really need to know what they're saying. The great part about these old Godzilla movies, the humans don't matter. Oh, we got a beep.
Humans.
Hey,
Humans never matter.
those lower safety standards, Gavin, those are the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, toys were great until fucking lawyers got involved.
That's right. When I was a kid, hey, it's Critically Thinking and Drinking. What up, yo? Good to see you
Hey,
too,
Critical.
buddy. Critically is the best. You know what? If you check, I don't know if you're a channel member of mine. I'm having a channel member meetup later. There will be a notification. Gavin, check the notification page in
And
the
I
community
will
tab.
be getting that link on X pretty soon.
Oh, I remember this movie. I hate this fucking child. Did everyone else hope the small person wouldn't make it?
This
This is
movie
a different
wouldn't have
small
the
person.
balls. Godzilla movies wouldn't have the balls to kill off a child.
But look how stupid this kid is. He can't even jump in from there.
Yeah.
He is baby Yoda dumb.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have the balls to kill him off.
I'm sure that was a letdown to his father.
If he was a letdown to his father, then they wouldn't have saved him.
Yeah, this is Japanese honor we're talking about.
Yeah, no, I think that he would have wanted, probably would have preferred that Godzilla got his way. In fact, this guy's in danger of, yeeting the kid towards Godzilla and just saying it was fate. See, he came that close to having a second chance. It's good to see you too, Critically. Guys, Critically Thinking and Drinking is a great X-follow. He's the critical dry one. That's all you got to remember.
And if anyone wondering what that picture is Teague has up, that is one of the faceless army guys that Godzilla has to smash through. It's definitely not a 1930s German.
It's from Pictionary. Someone said, draw Admiral Teague. Here we go. How's that? The Super Devil for Halloween? Is that less offensive?
Yeah, they'll do a little bit better.
Sorry about that. Well, the lake is gone. Hats off to a halfway decent diorama. We don't get these anymore. You know what I mean, Germ?
Yeah, Toho were the best at dioramas.
Hey, Sith Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Is it,
Member stream at Teague's later. Wow.
Even more earthquakes.
But think about what an export market they had, that it's the transistor radio is written in English on their radio.
Well, yeah, he has a great European car.
I hadn't thought of that.
It's something. One brother is a scientist, the other brother the worthless playboy.
He's driving on the wrong side of the road.
You know, you realize that under the rules laid out by Indiana Jones in Temple of Doom, that makes both brothers scientists, doesn't it? Hey, look, it's Cameron's house. I hate Short Round here. He fucking pisses me off. I wonder if people have followed up and interviewed this actor now.
Oh, that's right. That's not his father. They're brothers.
I don't know what you're talking about, Germ. Everyone in this movie is Asian. I mean, I realize there's violence, but I don't see any brothers. Do you? Gorilla? Do you see any brothers?
Oh, when 1 out of every 231 people are related to Genghis Khan, they kind of all look alike.
That's China.
That's it, all Asians.
In Japan, 1 in every 60 people is a descendant of MacArthur. And 5 out of every 3 people is descended from an American GI.
Hello, Gavin. If you want controversial, be here on Wednesday. That gets very controversial.
Or just go to the cigar lounge on Tuesdays.
That is very controversial indeed, Gavin, sir. What is with this little idiot? Why does he think that there's like, how do we call it? We can't call them guardians. Why does he think there are Baltimore Ravens around? Why does the kid keep asking if there are Ravens?
I guess he's just paranoid.
And what the hell is the guy doing? He's like, just keeps going back it up and turning around.
Oh, that's from when Lindsay Lohan came by. I'm hoping it's cocaine.
They're not doing a bad job with the car chase for such a low budget. Just keep it up close and dramatic turn. Well, at least they got a clue. Yeah, we all know a Japanese curse word now, Gavin. He built himself a circus strike.
I think that toy is like 10 times too small.
Ring cameras 30 years before Ring camera was a thing.
Am I gonna miss anything in the next 2 minutes?
Not really.
Okay.
Ancient civilization on Easter Island. Oh yeah, definitely evil, Gavin.
Why do I have like a white van kind of feeling here? Yeah. Yep. I was right.
He'd be lucky to be in a white van. They're
I
going to do
remember this
far worse
fucking
to him.
idiot robot.
Yeah, he was everywhere in the 70s. Just don't call him Ultraman or you'll be sued at the ass. They were worse than Nintendo. Oh, not quite Democrats, Gavin.
Wait.
They're worse.
Wait, did they
They're not
actually
quite
have
as
the
bad as
balls?
Democrats.
Did they actually have the balls to shoot the kid?
It's just a gas gun.
Well, we're saying all the best phrases tonight, brother.
Hey, Boomer.
Oh, Boomer's here. Hey, Boomer.
Hey, Boomer. Good to see you, bro.
The guy with the pointy hat is definitely not Ultraman.
Germ, I'm streaming this out on X to increase our bandwidth.
Oh, nice.
I have a plan. And everybody should hit like and follow for my friend Germ. You want to go as far as you can here?
Yeah, Zootopia does look a little bit like Europe. Very questionable taste in clothing.
This very much reminds me of Temple of Doom. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is the better movie, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Surface Dwellers has abused us, even though they have no idea we exist. And you're all pissed.
Oh.
Zootopia, Boomer.
They love that sound. They love that sound effect. We've heard that in almost every movie.
Probably the easiest one to make.
Gotta be right. They're big believers in it, though, for sure.
Oh, they use it a lot because it sounds spacey. Here he is, the mighty cockroach.
Yeah. Is it pretty bad that you can tell that the rocks are foam?
No, that's half of the charm.
No, the rocks you can tell are fake also.
Yeah.
You know what's fake?
Charm.
You know what's fake? Our national debt. We can wish it away tomorrow.
Hey, Teague, I got a wonderful idea how to get rid of the debt. How about we just print the $37 trillion and just pay the people with that?
That's why my idea for the $25 bill has to go through and become law. Jerem, you see the need for this bill, correct?
Yeah, sure, why not?
You know what? When you're carrying around hundreds of dollars, can you really afford to, carry 5 bills when 4 will do? Sometimes I have to carry $200-300 on me. That's like 6 extra bills. How hard am I supposed to work? 6 pieces of paper? I already earned the money. Now I got to tote it around.
You carry that much cash on you around here, you're bound to get stabbed.
Oh, I'm the most dangerous person here. That's no problem.
To get robbed.
If you attack me, you're very likely to find out I have no money. No, I mean, when they say clean up the streets, I think it's people like me they want off of them. Not that I live on the street, just that I'm a dangerous, malevolent presence there. dressed as Elmo in Times Square.
Yeah, those Elmo impersonators are not to be trusted. They put them in a cargo container, those evil bastards.
I was so gonna make a comment, but it could have gotten you so flagged.
That's okay, they're not Chinese.
No, I was gonna make a Mexican joke.
That's just. Well, I guess they're Mexican by proxy by being really far east, but still south of us. There's some of them who I could consider Chinese Mexicans, right?
Japan's north of us. It's up by Russia.
Some of it. China's big.
You're
I believe
thinking
only Canada is bigger, but Canada has like 3 jobs in the whole country. I'm sorry, I mean 3 jobs per square foot across the whole country. It is an it is an employment paradise. You just got to have the desire.
Boomer says, "Wait, those are fake rocks. Why do they have fake rocks around a real cockroach?" Now see, Jet Jaeger looks like he has the Nazi war mark symbol on his waistband. And China's is almost as big as Texas. Texas is so big that you can fit a Texas inside of Texas.
That's like when I went to the doctor and they told me about that creepy skeleton trapped between my skin and my muscle and my inner internal organs. It really creeped me out.
I don't know if we read this one. The Galileo 7 was shot on the same planet.
Oh yeah, Galileo. All the Star Trek episodes are shot in the same planet. You didn't know that? Gavin, Jet Jaguar looks like he has the Yahtzee Wehrmacht symbol on his waistband. God Maroons? Let me take a look. All I know is this bad guy has a like the mandatory 70s bad guy Nehru jacket. Am I right, guys? Am I right?
Yeah, it's a pretty bad jacket.
It's a great jacket.
Not
What are you
quite,
talking about?
not as quite
what
as
year
bad
is
as the hair though. It's 73.
Yeah.
I think all these clothes are fucking great, except
Yeah.
they've moved from awesome leather jackets to members only style.
Boomer says Planet Vasquez rocks.
All the little kids in the Star Trek dresses say Vasquez rocks, Vasquez rocks, Vasquez rocks. I saw an episode of Drew Carey the other day. It was like I hadn't seen the show in 60 years. It was like unrelated to anything that goes on today. The people were cool. They stayed drunk all day. Nobody was normal. The trans person was already a woman with Mimi. I think she was a woman, right?
Yeah, she was a woman the entire time. It's Drew's brother that was the cross-dresser.
Yeah, wasn't Drew's brother the brother from Not Everybody Loves Raymond, but isn't he in The Founder? I remember his brother.
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, no Japanese cars, really, because well, they weren't very impressive in the '70s, so they went with the European stuff.
Just hit the brakes and let the guy hit you and fly over the car.
Germ, are you free after this?
It should be.
You come into the member hangout? Basically, it's going to be us and whoever shows up.
Yeah, I can make it for a little bit.
That's cool. Gruel, you should stop by.
Let's see cars today handle that.
Dude, that car's not handling it. They just rolled it down the hill. Like, that is a mock-up. What do you think, Germ?
No, parts will be flying off the cars nowadays.
No, they actually rolled it down the steps.
Isn't the red one one of those cars you could take out onto the water?
I don't know. I feel we're going to
No,
find out here
it's
in a minute.
just a Datsun.
My neighbor had one of those cars that could drive onto the water. I always wondered what the hell the guy did with it. It was a mediocre
Didn't
car and a
Lindsey
horrible
Johnson
boat.
have one?
Phantom apparently is a fan of the 1970 Datsun 240Z.
I would too. It's cute looking and weird and unique.
Why do I feel like we need some Dukes of Hazzard music? There we go. Oh,
Did
come
you guys-
on.
Germ, did you hear about Mark Sanchez, sir?
Yeah, that guy had some pretty bad luck.
Did you hear about the sentence that he took today in a plea bargain?
As far as I know, he's not out of the hospital yet.
Yeah, but he was adjudicated through a hospital courtroom. They have those via video.
Wait, what happened?
He copped a plea. He said he shouldn't have beat up the 70-year-old man. The 40-year age difference was probably too much. He admitted he should have talked it out, and because he only got the Jets to an AFC championship, he was punished really severely. You didn't hear what he was sentenced to, guys?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Sure.
Help me out here.
He is a commentator for Fox NFL.
And
He played professional football for the Phillies. I'm sorry for the Eagles.
he was the judge was so angry at him, Germ, he was sentenced to 10 seasons starting as a Jet.
The poor bastard.
They put him under self-deletion watch, yeah.
Well, let's see. Now Volkswagen, no Japanese cars so far. Yeah. Teague's member street is 10. I take it 1970 Datsun 24-ounce any day. Chase seeds are better than Disney chase seeds. Yeah. Datsun rebranded to Nissan.
That's true. I've had sex
That's
in both
unfortunate.
Datsuns and Nissans. I'm so old, I've had sex in Datsuns. At a drive-in. With fine 80s cocaine. More than Scotty or anyone else in that conversation trashing me could ever afford.
Well, in all
They'll never
fairness,
know how much cocaine they can do.
Well, Tegan, all fairness, there with New York traffic, what else you got to do while you're sitting there wait for an hour for traffic to start moving?
I cleaned my 9.
Well, you didn't lose yours in a tragic boating accident? It's not at the bottom of the fucking was it the West Hudson River?
No, my original gun accidentally got lost in the East River after some of the people I didn't like just turned up Swiss cheesed. But that just happens. Come on, coincidence. You know, I like to go fishing with my revolver. Am I the only one? Germ.
Oh man, I
Fish-
had a tragic boating accident. Mine's sitting at the bottom of Lake Okoboji.
I think
Yeah.
one of the things I liked the most was the video you made where you went fishing with your Bushmaster and just fired it into the lake and you got a couple. People say it's not useful for that, but you know what did you get? Like 2 flounder? You got I'm sorry, 2 catfish.
Those 70s Datsun pickups, Phantom, those were great cars. My father had a whole bunch of them while I was growing up. All the way up into probably the mid 90s, he kept getting them. And here we go with the Japanese Defense Force. At least they show up. Oh, you boys are going to go for a ride now. Time to run, boys. There's Spartan with the rebranding campaign. The Nissan label slowly got larger as the Datsun label slowly got smaller. Yeah, but I never really liked the Nissan.
Wait, what just happened? Why is this flood happening? I turned away from it.
Because Megalon decided to take a dip.
That's
I
what
don't know,
I
I had to
thought.
step
What-
away there. What I miss?
He's like the cockroach jumped into this giant reservoir.
I don't know what's going. Oh, I don't know what I missed there because I stepped away. Boris first.
Megalon is, yeah. Oh, gone through it, Gorilla.
Sorry. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. There's okay. Just I usually put stars next to where I stopped reading them just so I know where I left off.
I don't know why the stars aren't showing up for you.
So what was that? About $100 billion worth of damage?
At least.
You know what? This has just been a disgraceful ongoing problem with StreamYards. And I love going on and streaming with Germ, but the bottom line is I can no longer stream alone. I can't depend on StreamYards to do it. And also, Germ has to entertain people while they call the YouTube cops on, let's just call it the communist belief crowdsourcer.
They went on a hell of a ride there.
I know, they should be dead. They should be turned into, like, smashed up Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, they're jammed.
Oh, that suit sucks! That suit sucks!
Oh,
Yeah,
is
definitely a Jones fridge moment, Gavin.
Hey, at least that looks like concrete being smashed. Oh, just slap him. Just slap him. Is that thing seriously whistling as it's fucking flying past like it's Gay Man or something? Its butt's whistling?
You mean Pride Man?
Oh, is that what we're calling him now?
Germ, how well have we done at subverting and destroying the English language so that we don't get kicked off YouTube on my channel?
Oh, very well. Just ask Pride Weather.
Or go to that planet where they had all the guys who used to oppress the American Guardians.
And now the guy in the suit's favorite scene. Just sit there and get pelted with bottle rockets.
Is it like a back massage for him?
Hi, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
This is the third Godzilla movie I got. It was pretty cool, although it does look a bit cheap. Oh yeah, they definitely cheaped out a bit on it.
So the Japanese armies have a bottle rocket war with Megalon. Well, was it Megalon?
Megalon.
Megalon. You're having a bottle rocket war with.
When Agro Island sends us this monsters germ, it's not sending its best anymore. They're not sending Monster Zero. They're not sending Mechagodzilla. They're sending cockroaches. And some, I assume, are very good monsters.
God, the Japanese fucking military looked like it was made in China.
My money's on Korea, but yeah, 601, right?
Well, I was just saying that it's falling apart like it's real cheap Chinese shit.
Yeah, I'm just they would never do trade with the Chinese, especially not at this point.
In 76 they might have.
73, I believe Nixon was just on the verge of opening up the west of China. He wasn't quite in office yet.
Nixon took office in 1968.
I thought it was 72.
Second term.
There was it. Did he well, I thought he resigned right away.
JFK, LBJ, Nixon, Ford, Carter, then Bush, then Clinton, then George W. Bush, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because Gerald Ford didn't get re-elected there because of he pardoned Nixon. Probably that's the reason why.
He also couldn't find Europe on a map.
$1969.
When was the election?
68. He was sworn in on January 20th,
January 20th,
1969.
All right, so we can blame everything that happened to my father on Johnson very easily.
Now, when did he resign?
August of 1974. The Democrats were unreasonable. They had proven that he had sent people to break into a building to steal things that weren't his to win an election fraudulently, and just because that was illegal, they forced it. They pressured the Republicans, who just those rhinos. They went right to the White House and said a lying, thieving, stealing president who tried to have people killed and bribed probably isn't going to get us anywhere. And they pressured him to resign. Those bastards. That's why Bob Dole didn't become president.
It is August 74.
I was right.
And he opened up China in 72.
Yeah, he was trying to get the heat off his ass for all the dirty shit he did in 67, 68, and afterwards. He also kept the war in Vietnam going by telling the Vietnamese behind channels he'll give them a better deal if they keep fighting until he's elected. And he encouraged them to attack our troops. Fucking piece of shit Democrat, Nixon. I'm not sure how he ended up being Eisenhower's vice president. Whoa, that's a pretty good model death.
Yeah, that guy in the suit's really jumping around.
I've got a suggestion for you, Germ. This is just what I would do if I was one of those pilots. You ready? I have a ranged weapon. I'm going to stay away from the cockroach creature's reach. What do you think of that one?
Did they actually hurt
I don't
him?
know. The cockroach is pretty mobile.
I'll stay like a half mile away. I've got like semi-guided missiles. Konnichiwa means nothing at all. Did you know that, guys? I've watched a lot of revealing movies that have helped me learn several different languages, including Chinese, which helps me with the Japanese. Did you guys know that all non-American languages are actually Pig Latin, and they've been punking us for hundreds of years? That's why it's so hard to
Hey,
learn
we
a foreign
finally get
language.
the star of the show.
It took him long enough. All right, that's the puppet head Godzilla. How's he going to do in the full suit? And whose side is like Ultraman on?
Don't call him Ultraman. We can't afford the lawsuit.
Whose side is Megadude on?
Whoever pays him more.
That guy would make a great fucking rapper with those. This is like if just play the rap music. Look at this video. It's tricky to rock a rhyme that's right in time. It's tricky. Bam, 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 bam. I saw this little girl. Her hair was kind of curly.
Yeah, Gavin, the hobby store. You fix anything from a lonely little toy to a robot that can command a monster, apparently.
It's Jet Jaguar, totally its own thing. Are you saying they kit bash something, or did they buy like a model that was something that? Because the Jaguar is a real British like fighter. Like I think it's mostly
Yeah.
a bomber.
Jaguar
The,
is a car. Jet
There's also
Jaguar
a
is
car.
the name of this robot. He is totally his own thing, but Toho
Oh,
completely admits to, yeah, Ultraman was the big thing, and we wanted our own Ultraman.
well,
He was
you know
one of
what?
a dozen different robot superheroes that they came out suspiciously right after Ultraman made it big.
Yeah, but I mean, Ultraman, like, shame on them for having a fucking non-copyrightable superhero.
Oh, he was copyrighted.
So I'll just switch the red and the yellow around. That's all. I mean, he's not copyrightable enough.
Oh yeah, they got creative with the robot superheroes, but there were robot superheroes coming out of the woodwork.
I mean, the tradition of robot heroes goes all the way back to Fritz Lang's Metropolis, Germ.
Very responsible having a kid help you break in.
I mean, I love his gun, but what's its power? It's like a phaser. It can knock you out or kill you.
It's a gas gun.
It's not even motorized. How the fuck can it cause that much blood on him?
Model plane killed someone here in New York at Jet Game, of course.
Yeah, but was it motorized and flying around?
Yeah, it hit the guy right in the face just like that. Except that one had a propeller and like dug its way halfway through his skull in front of other
Yeah,
terrified
see,
football fans.
this one didn't even have a motor on it. The kid just threw it.
What can I tell you? It survived Megalon. They were going to use it again. Have a germ, am I right? Fucking kid.
Yeah, deadliest weapon, plane to the face.
Yeah, he was a plain looking guy before, but now he's really extra plain.
Yeah, Star Wars really was a catalyst for bad copies.
Oh, he could have totally dodged that.
They're calling in reinforcements.
Oh, he's taking out the fucking oil. And now the United States is going to get involved.
Germ, I just saw the fourth episode of Landman. It just keeps getting
Yeah.
better, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It was hilarious with him and his fucking wife and daughter and the lawyer.
It's
That lawyer was that lawyer chick. I love the joke they made. She's like, "This is all Rebecca Falcone," and they're like, "What is that? A comic book name?" At least Taylor Sheridan was cognizant of it, right?
Yeah.
Didn't she say, "Are you insulting me and calling me? Are you insinuating I'm a gangster?" Wasn't that a response? After she said she was Italian?
Something like that.
And then she had that great story about her father.
Yeah, that great felony she'd committed.
That's not a felony.
Implying that you're going to sue someone on false pretenses is a crime.
Not in Texas. I think she was counting on them not to run it down. What do you think?
Well, yeah, because if they did, she's in big trouble.
No, she ain't. Tommy will just tell her. Tommy and Nathan would say that they're lying.
Hey, the cockroach thinks he's going to have an easy fight.
If she had been ugly, it would have been different, but she's hot. She's allowed to lie a little bit, Germ. You know how it works.
Now the cockroach is intimidated. What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the best hit that I think Jaguar is going to get. Well, he's good at dodging.
Mm.
No more fancy eye scanners for him. We have a run in from Geigen. Not looking good for Jet Jaguar.
Wait, Jet
This
Jaguar is
is
supposed to be
the
the
Godzilla.
hero?
He's the assistant hero. Oh, kind of like the Godzilla Battle of the Bulge. This is, I'd say, the equivalent of Macho Man versus Ted DiBiase.
Any
Jet
relative of
Jaguar
Bird of
is
Prey?
Ted.
Is that a relative of Bird of Prey?
No, he's $1 Million Man.
Same name.
Yeah. They recreated this fight at WrestleMania 5. Megalon is Ted DiBiase. Geigen is Andre the Giant. Jet Jaguar is Macho Man Randy Savage. And they're all just buying time for Hulk Hogan, aka Godzilla, to show up and do 2 minutes worth of work.
So, if I have this correct, that was young Liam Neeson's first job as the announcer for that one, right? WrestleMania 5 was in black and white.
Not quite that old. Oh, yeah, I guess Mark Sanchez versus a 70-year-old man works too, Gavin. Apparently, that was one nasty 70-year-old man. Mace and stabbing. They really slimmed down the Godzilla suit for this one. It was a lot more mobile. They did a very good job on the face. Godzilla's a one-man wrecking crew.
He's going to make Japan great again, Germ. Look at him attacking those cockroaches. Go, Pelican. Whoa! What's up with that? He shat out his mouth. Whoa!
Yeah, he has grenades.
I know a guy with a grenade mouth, but he can't launch him. That's why I want phaser teeth.
Now we got our first fire breath.
You know, it happens, but it's really sad. A writer really suffered writing that. There we go. Man versus cockroach. He's a beating on that cockroach. I gotta eat him for breakfast.
Oh, he's really bodying Gigan. That taunt seemed rather vulgar. Oh, kicking him while he's down.
Germ, just between you and me, kicking people while they're down. I've been accused of it a couple of times, but I would just want to say, how do you not kick someone who's never been up who identifies as an adversarial dick? Am I right? Are you just supposed to sit there and take it because it's coming from a loser?
Yeah, the Jaguar ain't a loser entirely.
No, Jerem, I was trying to apply this kaiju movie lesson to life because that's what kaiju movies really are. They're a slice of life. So, in my life, I've been accused of kicking people while they're down. If someone chooses not to work for years on end, is that really, you know what I mean? And you keep attacking you. What are you supposed to do? Is the right move to wait for them to change their life, develop skills they've never had, and wait for them to get right back to their neutral corner, and then you can retaliate?
Oh, that is not comfortable, Gavin. That
is very controversial, sir.
I don't think either Geigen or Jet Jaguar would like that.
The Mark Sanchez comment?
No, not that one.
I don't see it then. Godzilla's Battle of the Bulge? Above what time code?
No, he said make Jet Jaguar call and stick him up Gigan's ass.
He's a robotic mess. I can't hear a word he said. What did he say, Germ? Oh. All right. You know what, Gavin? That's one of the reasons why we can't wait to meet with you in StreamYards at Teague's channel. Let's see if that show gets spot swarmed. We may not go. We'll go live just long enough. We'll let everyone hang out, and then anyone who doesn't want to be on when we're live can leave.
I see Topia's on the verge of giving up. Oh, now he's just humiliating the cockroach.
He eats cockroaches like that for breakfast, man.
Oh, he headbutt.
By the way, Rumble changed their logo back. It's no longer red, white, and blue. It's green again.
Jet Jaguar has him up in a and a press slam. He tosses him. And Geigen officially bows out. Now, here we go with the famous Godzilla slide kick. The type of missile drop kick that would make Booker T jealous. Now they're just rubbing it in Megalon's face.
I want to thank the 6,000 people who are watching me right now on X on my channel. Thank you all. Just kidding. It won't be Welfare Day in Canada for another week.
And Seatopia says, "We're sorry. Just forget we're down here." Hey, Godzilla made his appearance, collected his fee, and now he's gone.
Oh, sure, they could say bye in fucking English if they can't say the rest of the movie in fucking English.
That means goodbye. I hope he deletes the little person first. Hey, that's like my manliness when I see Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, that there is just what happens in a typical Minnesota winter.
Are you ready for the 70 below?
Yeah, it happens every year. You get used to it.
How cold is it like further north?
What's
it like, say, like 300 or 400 miles further north than that? Because, I mean, 200 miles north of the city, it's insane. It's like you. So, north of that?
So sometimes it gets they got a lot of tree cover up there, you know. Versus like down here, we get it's a lot of open fields, so we get a lot
Right.
more of the wind. So we got to factor in wind chill.
So, this complaint about Canadian winters is overblown. The winter's not sending them their best.
Depends on where you're at. Wide
What
open
about,
country,
like,
it can get pretty
I don't
damn
know.
cold.
How about the Edmonton, Calgary area?
I don't know where that's at.
It's like due north of you.
They probably up there. It probably gets the actual temperature probably gets colder, but if it's surrounded by forest and all that, that blocks a lot of wind.
I've heard they manage that forest like shit, too.
Yeah, Jaguar
Burns
gets his
all the
own
time.
theme song.
Yeah, they're trying to get him to be as big as Godzilla. Godzilla had a cameo in this.
Yeah, the 70s were kind of iffy for Godzilla. He was dealing with nagging injuries, so he just did tag matches.
Until he did that cross promotion with the boys from Blue Oyster Cult, right? I've never asked you this, Sherm, but do you approve of the song?
It's not bad.
You don't think a bunch of nerds writing a song about Godzilla is pretty cool?
Number one hit in Japan,
Was it?
according to Gavin.
You know what? It's a fun song. They're from Long Island. Guys, it was a fucking great kaiju movie. Jerem, can you help me out here? Help me understand how far we've come since we first saw this weird lizard come away from the Abel Baker tests.
Well, we're about 18 years in, and we are starting his third run. He had his 50s with the more serious ones. The 60s came in, was the more what's bringing the verses, like with Mothra and stuff, and King Ghidorah.
In the decade of the 50s, how many do we manage to crank out of these movies? What, just one, right?
Two in the 50s.
What's the first year?
Godzilla and Godzilla Raids Again.
About what
54
year?
and 59.
All right. Now we saw that one. The first one is a little better than the second one. Neither of them is too bad. The Oxygen Destroyer stuff, Purifier, I love that. Edo Island comes in a little later. That might be 60s Godzilla. I mean, we might see it at first, but like hanging out there is a thing that happens with like with like Son of Godzilla, which is a movie you love, right?
It's a very good one.
Okay. Now, as we move through the 60s, aside from getting a better and better suit, what do they do with our pal Godzilla to upgrade him?
Mainly upgrading his opponents.
How about upgrading like his attacks? Like, does his laser breath look better afterwards? Or the atomic cone, whatever you want to call it?
That pretty much all stays the same. Scrambles the death deal hello. Love Godzilla want a tattoo sleeve of Godzilla fighting King Ghidorah. That would look good.
That'd be awesome. I want a tattoo of Godzilla with a guitar smashing Tokyo. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that could be okay. The very good one we had this week. Next week, I'm going to try to change it up a bit. I'm going to look for a King Kong movie.
Before you jump out of your own stream, let me just ask you this. We went through the 50s and the 60s. Now we're into the 70s. This is about a fourth or fifth time we've used Godzilla, but like this time we really played games about whether he was in the movie or not. I didn't see the last one. I missed the last Kaiju watch party. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Germ. You know, what's going on with this character? You said they're upgrading his opponents. Have we gotten beyond that now in this movie? Because these opponents sucked.
Yeah, the 70s were kind of let's bring in as many as we can. Because this one and the last one were basically a tag team one. Last one we had Gigan and King Ghidorah versus Godzilla and Garrus. And then we had this one. So they were jam-packing the monsters.
We're hurtling towards Godzilla 1985, their attempt at a rebrand. So, I mean, we're only 13 years away. What are we, 11 years away? We made it to 1970. What's next? Next week is going to be King Kong. But what's next in the Godzilla chain of events when we get back to that?
I believe Mechagodzilla, the first Mechagodzilla is next.
I'm a huge fan of Mechagodzilla. He's absolutely incredible. He's a great guy. You will love Mechagodzilla. And he stores his controls inside a hot chick's stomach, if I remember correctly. Correct?
Yeah, Mechagodzilla in 1974.
Mechagodzilla has like a human, like remote control person, right? Like she doesn't control him, but she houses the controls for Mechagodzilla.
That's the 90s version.
I think I remember that from earlier. All right, you might be right there. You're the Godzilla
Yeah.
expert.
Yeah, Gavin, I think the 2000s was sort of a slow time. The 90s into 2000s were kind of slow for Godzilla. But next week we'll go back to 1967 with King Kong Escapes.
That one in English.
If I can find a version in English.
We're hoping to get one in Spanish, but don't count on it.
So you
And
look
then
for
Admiral
King Kong
T will-
Escapes.
Yeah, 1967.
We could only find English copies so far. We're looking really hard for an American one.
Yeah. I'll get one in Portuguese if I have to, but we'll try to
There's
get
no-
it.
There's no such thing as Portuguese. It's just what the government wants you to believe. Guys, in the theater and in Germ's chat, I'm going to drop the link to get the info on my posts page. Just check it. And if you're a channel member of mine, just go there. And if you're not a channel member of mine and you're verified on X, I'll check a couple of times if you're a subscriber to the channel. I mean, I don't want to. Gavin, do you have membership right now? If not, let me know. Let me know right now, so I can get you there.
Yeah.
You have to
Let's see
see.
here.
Have you seen the War of Gargantuas? Yes, starring Russ Tamblyn. I didn't know he was in that. Help me out. The Hey Now guy.
Yeah. Gorilla, what you got coming up?
That's Amber Tamblyn's
Well-
dad, Joan of Arcadia. Sorry.
We have the cigar lounge tomorrow night. Thursday, well, though. Friday, the Waltons episode is the one after the Pony Cart review. And then on Sunday, we're watching, was it Water Warriors?
Dream Warriors.
Or Dream Warriors?
Oh, I saw that in theaters.
That's about it.
Very cool.
And of course, be there for Teague's member stream coming up. What time is that, Teague?
We're starting in exactly a half an hour. That's 30 minutes in both metric and American. It's when they intersect at 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, both metric and imperial from now at 10 p.m. United States time, which I believe is 2 a.m. UTC. Just go to my posts page. It's been in both chats, and you will have the opportunity to hang out with such luminaries as myself, Resolute Germ, Sean Carter, and others.
That sounds good. We'll
Yeah.
be back Wednesday for a Wednesday roundtable. And as I said, next week we'll have the King Kong Escapes. And this Saturday we'll be doing the watch party to wrap up season 3 of Enterprise with Countdown. And what's the final episode?
We didn't get to the second episode. We have to do the one after E squared.
Oh, you guys never did finish that.
We have to do the one after E squared. We have to do the council.
The Council.
So the next Saving Star Trek will probably only be the council, because that's a mouthful. We were only going to do 5 minutes on. We were only going to do like 5 to 25 minutes on E squared, but then things happened and it didn't seem worth it to burn another great episode, because next time we'll be more ready for that shit.
Okay, so we'll be rewatching The Council this Saturday. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Sorry about that one, buddy.
Take care, everybody. See you Wednesday.
See you at the member stream, guys. Bye.